Alright, so that's 2 corrupted down. I think we're starting to get the hang of this. Where are we headed next?
City Gate. Gateway and protector to the City of Light. Home of my people. The first part of the city to be built. The first to fall when Ahriman invaded. I wonder what awaits us inside.
So now we're heading into the actual city part of the city. I wonder what kind of corrupted could possibly take residence there. Maybe some kind of merchant? Or businessman. Yeah. Speculation aside, it's exciting to find out the actual layout of the city itself. I mean, we've been all around the city, but not in it. At least with the alchemist out of our way, we probably don't have to deal with anyone as actively destructive, trying to take out the fertile grounds. We did destroy the observatory in the process, though, even if indirectly. And that kinda sucks, because the Hunter's Lair was not a part of the city originally. That was built for the Hunter. But the observatory was already here, and it was ancient. I'm sure it doesn't feel nice for Elika to destroy ancient parts of her city, of her culture, but we gotta do what we gotta do. I just wanted to point out how depressing it is that we're making the society crumble more than it already has. Everyone's already gone, the place is in decay, but now we're indirectly destroying landmarks. Really, everything's fallen apart. I believe, as the Prince and Elika themselves said, though, the past doesn't matter. It's still... I'm sure Elika longs for the days when things were less... death. When things were less death.
This devastation is more than the work of corruption.
Why do I get the feeling if corruption didn't do this, something worse did?
In the last battle with Ahriman, the city was given to the warrior. I think this could be his work.
Let me guess. He's standing on the fertile ground?
Yes.
If that thing's just standing there, shouldn't we go somewhere else?
The corrupted will try to stop us wherever we go. There won't be easy answers.
Well, if we have to face him, let's get it over with. Does this warrior have any weaknesses?
The writings say he was a king. He asked Ahriman for help, and in return for the king's soul, Ahriman gave him the strength to fight the armies that threatened him.
I said weaknesses.
No. No mention of weaknesses.
You had to pick this religion. You couldn't have picked one where all the evil creatures were, I don't know, slightly angry sheep? If their warrior wanted his enemies killed, why's he ended up here?
Ahriman twists people's desires. The king asked for the power to save his people. Ahriman gave him that, and in return made an instrument of war for himself.
Is there anything we can use with the warrior against Ahriman?
Ahriman kept his promise. The king's people were left by Ahriman's forces, but they are still gone, vanished into history.
We learned 2 important things just now. We learned that it is possible to sell your soul for at least a seemingly good reason, and...
This place is coming down!
He's blocking us!
And we're about to face someone with the strength of an entire army. Even though the warrior may not be the most malevolent, he may be the most deadly. I'm gonna take a guess that traditional attacks aren't gonna help much.
Listen to your honor! Ahriman is not your master! Fight him!
Why does everyone want to tell me what to do?
So the warrior is big, he's very big, and our sword and our gauntlet aren't going to do anything. We can still use our acrobatic attacks to get behind him, but we can't hurt him from behind either. Not even Elika's magic can deal damage to him. But I think I see a way we can take him out. Also of note, he attacks very fast. Especially for something that big. But yes, we have to push him off the ledge. The easiest way to do that, of course, is to bait him over here.
That was scary. Why were you trying to talk to that thing?
He's a man, not a thing.
If he was a man, he's not anymore.
What he did for honor. We should try and use that.
You don't want to use the warrior's honor. You think he can be saved. Just because someone has a crown doesn't make them noble. No offense.
He sacrificed his life for his people.
He did it so people would talk about his sacrifice.
You're such a cynic.
Not cynical. Realistic. You really think people do things that aren't about themselves?
Some people didn't take Ahriman's offer. They chose to fight.
Might not have been gold, but they still chose what was best for them. I bet they thought they'd get something in the afterlife.
So why are you doing this? There's no gold here.
Just because I don't want Ahriman to win doesn't mean I care about Ormaz.
You chose to stay because of who you are. Because you're good.
I'm not you. I don't want to live here so other people who don't care can live out their miserable lives. The gods, the people that died here, they did what they did because they chose to. Because they thought there was something in it for them. If the warrior's people are gone, why does he stay with Ahriman?
The corrupted have no choice. Ahriman takes their soul.
Definitely making progress. Can you see a way out of here?
I think we can get out that way.